Oi! Welcome to the YouTube!
Welcome to the YouTubes. I is Atrum and this dying. Okay,
cool.
Let's do the whole thing again. So this is Dying, guys. Welcome onto the channel. Please introduce yourself.
Yes. I am dying. I know that usually throws people off when I say I am dying. I usually say my name is dying.
Please don't. Please don't.
No, not today. I got a while. But I am a cemetery cat VTuber, and I do mostly just chatting streams. And we're cozy. We're cozy over there.
For anybody not familiar, Dying does. Oh yeah, I'd say cozy streams is probably the right thing. You do a lot of just chattings and things like that, and you do games as well. Obviously, you've got some games as well. And I believe you recently started doing some reading streams, right?
Yes. I am reading a friend of mine's book. It started out in honor of my grandfather who loved Westerns.
Gotcha.
And so I've really been enjoying just having reading streams. It seems like a lot of people are interested in it.
Yes, anybody who's used to going into Dying's channel and stuff know that you can sit back, you can relax, you can chill out. Yeah, she's always good for a good conversation. So yeah.
Yes, yeah. I love it.
Good to have you.
It's nice to meet you, Caboodle. Hello.
Don't mind Caboodle. He's just
he said hi.
Don't give Caboodle any attention. He's just like the absolute worst. It's fine. But yes, today you are the star of the show, Dying. You are the guest, the special guest of honor today. So let's talk a little bit about Dying Deaths. You know. Yeah.
Okay.
So you've recently re-debuted. You've recently had, I believe, new model updates on your re-debut, and that was last week, right?
Yeah, last weekend. Yeah.
So anybody who didn't see before, she had like I think you had like a similar model to like what you got now, but you also had another model that was like more like a chibi type cat.
Yeah, I called it my kawaii model, like my cute model. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a bit of a change between those two models.
Yes.
But yes. How difficult is it to do prep for a re-debut and the model work and you know screen graphics or fingers and things like that? Do you have to put like a lot of input into that, or is that kind of like you just go to somebody to make, or do you make them yourself, or do you go to an artist to make them for you? Or?
Oh, I have my art mommy. He is amazing, Shiri, and I just really love his interpretation of my concept, and I adore it. But for the re-debut, I just really missed this model, and I wanted some new things. I have a different outfit that I can show in a minute.
Gotcha.
And it was difficult to prep for this re-debut because I stream every day.
Yes.
So I didn't have time to test alerts, to test backgrounds and stuff like that I wanted to until like the day before, like the night before after I'd streamed.
Yeah.
So it was like crunch time.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Yeah, but it was worth every bit of it because I feel very, very happy now.
Good. Yeah, well, the model looked really nice. I have seen obviously some of your new channel assets and things as well. It look really nice. So it's good to see. But yeah, kind of you touched on it a little bit there, Dying. But essentially, you set yourself a challenge last year to stream every single day of the year between mid-January to mid-January, essentially, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That sounds crazy to me. So I know some days it might have only been half an hour or something like that, but
yeah,
that's a crazy challenge. So were there any days where you were like, I really don't want to do this, but I gotta do this, or was it very easy for you to kind of jump in? Press the go live, let's go.
Yeah. I would say 99% of the time that things were good. There was one time where I was very, very sick.
Oh.
I was very, very ill.
Okay.
And I have fibromyalgia and kind of chronic illness. And so when I'm sick, like you feel like you just can't move. Everything hurts. And so those few days were very, very hard. But I still wanted to make sure I was there for the community and to just show up, and that's the hardest thing to do sometimes is show up.
Yeah. I know that from experience sometimes,
Yeah.
I have been doing this for 3 and a bit years now, but there have been moments in between where you go, I don't want to press the go live button. I just don't want to. Not recently, so I haven't had that for about 18 months. But 18 months ago, I was like, why am I pressing the go live button? I'm not feeling it. So to do it every single day is impressive. Like I say, even if it was only half an hour on some days, you're still committing the time to do it, right? Every single day. So you completed the full year, so you did the 365 days, and then that led into your redebut the next day after that. So that was day 356, right?
Yes. It was my redebut was the day before the 365 anniversary.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yes. And then I decided it's year 2 electric boogaloo. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm doing the challenge again.
I saw because I noticed earlier that your ticker said to the next one. I was like, wait, she's doing another year, another full year. To be honest with you, even a couple of weeks ago, I mean I don't know when you made that decision, but even a couple of weeks ago, I kind of said to you when we were talking, I said, there's no way you'll stop streaming.
You were like, you're gonna want to go back to streaming. You're gonna have a hard time taking a break. Yeah. I was like, I got news for you.
Kind of answered the whole question, really.
Yeah.
Once again, though, obviously you did briefly touch on it in your explanation there, but the reason that you took on this challenge in the first place was because I believe with the fibromyalgia, you were just like, I can't let this beat me. I'm going to do this every day. This is something I'm going to do, and I want to do it. This is what's going to drive me to get up and do the things. Is that kind of about where it was with it, or?
Yeah, I was inspired by another VTuber, and Tanks, my partner, really encouraged me because I was like, I love streaming so much. I crave it on the days that I don't do it. It's like I feel like I miss everybody. I miss that connection because it is difficult for me to go outside because I have a lot of anxiety and health issues. Yeah. And so connecting to people online is such a lovely thing. Yeah. And so Tanks was like, just do it. And I was like, okay, fuck it. And so I just started the next day.
Yeah. Sounds great. If I was to guess who that VTuber was, would I be able to guess it, do you think?
I think you can.
Would it be a certain mouse of the iron variety, maybe, perhaps, possibly?
No.
Ooh, okay.
No. Yeah.
Because she obviously is, she got really bad chronic illnesses and anyway. So I thought that might be what it is. Ooh.
Okay, you want me to tell you?
Okay, you tell me.
Okay, Eden.
Oh, okay. I've seen a couple of clips of Eden. I've not really been in their stream, but yes, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, because she streams every day at the same time, and
she did that.
I was inspired. Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, as I say, you would kind of add a bit of the drive on. You were inspired by that. Obviously, GoTanks as well. Kind of went, go for it and all that sort of stuff. Which, by the way, is really goddamn supportive of your partner.
Yeah. He's amazing. He's amazing. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so I do have a couple of family members who have fibromyalgia, so I understand. So it's, for those that don't know, it's kind of like a degenerative kind of. It's like a recurring degenerative thing. Like some days you can feel not that bad, and then other days you can be all your muscles just go, no, I'm not doing anything today. Yeah. It's kind of like that, but then also it's kind of like an energy type thing where you just feel drained. Is that about right?
It's also like nerve pain. Like gotcha. I am in like some level of just all around muscle joint achy pain constantly. It feels like you just have the flu all the time in a way, and some days are better than others, but that's like some days are like, it like, don't touch me, I'm really tender, and then other days are like, okay, I feel fine. And then on the good days, sometimes you'll go outside and like go to the mall or just go out, and then you don't really realize how much maybe you pushed yourself just doing a basic outing. Yeah. And then you are just kaput for the next few days. And so it's hard to gauge like how you're gonna feel each day, but I don't want that to stop me. Yeah.
I get a little bit of it from my essentially family members who've got it, so I'll get a little bit of an explanation from them, and sometimes I'm sure it makes you just go, as I say, like for you to commit to this one day or one stream every day kind of thing is a big commitment when you do have something like that, where some days you can wake up and just feel like you've been hit by a truck.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that's quite daunting. But you've managed it. You've done the whole year. And that just makes it all that more impressive that you've done it, to be honest. So congratulations for doing the whole year. And looking forward to you doing this whole next year then as well. Were there any moments during the year that maybe from a technical issue or anything like that may have stopped you streaming? You were like, oh no, I'm going to break the stream.
Drink water, you dehydrated.
Thankfully nothing yet. However, I'm going to be like setting up my laptop and stuff, just in case, like, say a storm comes in and wrecks everything and we gotta go to like a cafe or have a hotspot or something. Like anything I gotta do to make it happen, I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah. We're kind of discussing in pre-chat. You're looking to move soon and all that sort of stuff. And I'd imagine that even when I moved here, I was without internet for I think a day and a half on this move.
Yeah.
And the previous move before that, I was without it for 6 weeks because the company was messing me about. So I mean, I nearly died because internet is life support for me, but.
I totally understand.
So yeah, that was a trying time, and I wasn't able to stream during that time because the connection I had on my phone was just not good enough. I'd imagine the only thing that would really be a big stopping point then for you would be a technical thing where it's like, I've literally got no internet, I'm screwed, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hopefully they all go smoothly and is all set up and good to go before you do like a big move. But,
we'll figure it out.
So obviously you're moving between states and things like that as well. You've got to do long driving hours and all that sort of stuff. How are you going to do it on those days when, you've got to stream, maybe you've got to, I don't know how far you got to drive, but if you've got to drive like 10 hours in the day and then, you've got to do a stream afterwards.
I guess wherever we go, whether it's a hotel or an Airbnb or something like that, I will set up and I will stream for at least a little bit, even if it's just a PNG.
Oh yeah, pushing the PNG mode, I suppose.
Yeah, and just say hey to everybody and talk about my day, and then just be like, okay guys, I gotta crash and drive more tomorrow. Bye.
yeah. Hi guys, hello. Told you I'd log in every day. Hey, I gotta go. Bye.
Exactly.
Just to say that I did it. Yeah, you fulfilled the promise though, right? It's fine. Yeah, to be honest, I think I'm pretty sure even your community would be like, yeah, I understand. I got it. It's fine.
They would, yeah. They would totally understand.
I think the one link between our two channels initially then was Flex. I think Flex.
Yeah, Flex on you.
He is. I don't think he's in the chat today at the moment, or he's not been in there just yet. And we initially got introduced to you via the series, via the Vtuber React series. And it was a clip of you and Ravenna, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that's how we discovered you. That's how we kind of went in, and then I'll keep kind of checking, and that's how we kind of got talking in chat and stuff as well. So, like I said, this series has been an interesting one for me, just for that perspective, just kind of give me some links to new people.
Yeah, just meeting new peeps. That's so cool.
Yeah. So yes, it's it's been very nice to meet you.
No, it's a pleasure, really. Like I really am honored to be here, and I appreciate you very much.
Yeah, appreciate you being here. It's really nice to have you on.
Oh, should I show my other outfit? If you
want to, yeah. Please feel free. So, ta-da! So that's outfit number 2, guys. So that's part of the Redebut outfit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Nice. It's very cute.
I think it's fun.
Very cute.
Thank you.
Little skull on your bow tie there on the top, So, one thing I've noticed on your channel is you love Pokemon. You love Pokemon. Pokemon is life on your channel. There's even like a catch mechanism to catch Pokemon on your channel.
Yeah.
Is it 15-minute timer? Is it?
Yes.
So
every 15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes in your chat, or every 15 minutes in Dying's chat, you get the chance to catch a Pokemon. Does it get us? I assume it gets assigned to like the username, and then they can check what they've got after. I haven't gone into detail on it, but
so it's a Twitch extension called the Pokemon community game. And if you just all you have to do is hit like !Pokestart in my channel, and you will get your first starter Pokemon and a few like Pokeballs in your inventory, and then when something spawns, you just hit !Pokecatch, and it's random number generated based off of the percentage of like the Pokeball level. Like a Great Ball, I think, is 55%. Ultra Ball is 85% chance to get it, and things like that. And then at the end of the timer, when it goes away, it'll tell you who caught it.
Gotcha.
And it's just really cool. And I have over 1,000 Pokemon in my inventory right now. Yeah.
That's a lot of Pokemon. Is it like you've got 1,000 Pokemon, but is it literally like all the types, or is it like you've got loads of dupes?
I don't have loads of dupes. I have just quite a bit of Pokemon. So it's really cool. I want to finish my Pokedex at some point. That would be really fun. And yeah, it's neat. It's neat.
So Caboodle's got a question in there. If you see, it says, "Can I equip them with guns and put them to work asking for a friend?"
No.
No, it's not. It is not Power World, Caboodle. It is still Pokemon. So yeah, I think it's fair to say everybody's kind of been taken by Power World fever.
Yes.
Have you played it? Have you looked at it, or not bothered? Or
I
I
have it, but I haven't touched it, and I don't intend to stream it.
It's one of them where I feel like it's going to challenge Nintendo to maybe bring their A game for the next Pokemon game, hopefully.
I think so too.
It's very borderline on whether it should be challenged as a copyright.
They made a statement though.
Yeah, they made a statement, but it was about the mod in particular. There was a mod in particular that got stumped within like 24 hours. That changed the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's so I don't know. They're investigating stuff, and I don't know if they're gonna get the hammer or not. But I feel like this is going to, like you said, definitely challenge them.
I don't think they can. I think they've already missed that chance. If they were going to do it, it should have been before launch, because it's just taken everyone by storm. There's like 8 million downloads of it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Atrum.
But I'm kind of hoping, because Pokemon's been very stale for a long time now. Game wise, it's been a little bit stale for a long time now, I feel. So this is coming from somebody who hasn't played since Pokemon Yellow. But I know that if I played one of the more recent ones, it would still be basically Pokemon Yellow, but with slightly better graphics.
All I've heard is that I have it, and I haven't played it because there was a time where I couldn't play a lot of Pokemon stuff because live things.
Yeah.
But I have Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I hear that it is the best. All I've heard is great things about it.
I have heard that Arceus was good, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of the Power World fever, as it were, from, whether it's like, it's a bit more like Lust and everybody plays it for 2 weeks and then that's it, it's gone.
Yep.
Remains to be seen, I suppose. But at the moment, everybody's kind of playing it and doing it and all that sort of stuff. I hope Nintendo are paying attention, because it has got, it's listed as a parody, right? It's a parody of of Digimon, Pokemon and all that sort of stuff, and then, base building stuff. If Nintendo pay attention and take some elements from it and then, make it Pokemon, I think it would improve the kind of game that they can do, and I think they've been kind of unchallenged for quite some time now.
Absolutely, so, I agree. Yeah. I feel like it's been stale because people keep buying the same thing, so they don't feel that they have to do anything different. So I think it's going to put a little bit of perspective for them.
Yeah. Hopefully, never know.
Should be a better product. Yeah, crossing our fingers.
Yeah. I literally haven't played I played Pokemon Go, but that doesn't really count as a.
I love Go though.
And
Hanks is really into Pokemon Go.
It got so many people out much grass.
Yeah. Yes.
When it got, everybody else was like, "No, I don't want to go anywhere." And then Pokemon Go, come with that. I want that Rattata. I want it now.
Yes. Yeah. See that spinning stop thing? I want to know what it is.
Yeah. That Caterpie. I want it. Tell me where it is. Can I get it from there? I can get it from the green
with
area.
A cowboy hat. That's all we need.
Yeah, I want the Caterpie now. And to get the Caterpie, I need 10,000 steps. Let's go.
Like, it'll give you a workout. It makes you want to, like, walk and hike and travel for those damn Pokemon.
People did. We laugh about it, but they did. People literally, who wouldn't otherwise go out, went, "I'm going to go out and catch some Pokemon today."
Yeah, it's wonderful. I thought it was like a blissful time when it came out. It was really cool.
Can't have a positive impact on people's lives, eh?
I know, right?
Right. Who even says that? Like, that's crazy. How are you finding your reading streams right now? So obviously you've started doing those very recently. So do you find it kind of like relaxing for yourself?
Yeah,
like it's kind of a little bit of a change of pace?
I enjoy reading stuff out loud. I think it's because I have a background in English, and I unfortunately had to step away from grad school, but I was going for a Master's of Fine Arts in fiction. Gotcha. And so it's something I'm really passionate about. I love writing. I love reading.
Yeah.
And I just want to share that with people because there aren't enough people willing to take the time to read a book. But if somebody takes the time to read something to them and they just want to listen and hang out, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a really cool thing. So I kind of want to see if I can do more of this in the future.
I am very much I don't really read. But
that's okay.
When I was younger, I'd read and all that. I know how to read, so don't say anything, chat. I'm watching you. I know how to read, but books aren't really a thing for me. The last book that I read was like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, like 15 years ago or something, 20 years ago, Whenever I want to read something, it tends to be I'll go to like I'll find an online source for whatever that source material is, and I'll just go to the sections I want to read. I don't read the whole thing. I just want to know about this one thing, about this one character or one location or something like that. So I don't tend to read whole books. However, it's interesting if somebody's reading the book. There are audiobooks out there and stuff. I've never really delved into it, but it's an interesting thing to try and do on stream as well. It's just reading a book it's an interesting concept for sure.
Yeah, I really have been enjoying it, and it seems that like people in the chat who maybe aren't used to reading often or haven't read much at all, like they've been enjoying just the story and the build up and the characters. Like it's been a great experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure it's a bit, like I say, it's a change of pace from just talking at the screen, or obviously gaming and stuff like that as well. It's kind of weird how kind of Twitch has evolved from this I do games and game only to most people actually do just chatting now. Or go full circle, go into a book and reading out a full book now. But yeah, Mobo says evolve/devolve. Yeah, that's probably better, I think, fair. But it's
a vicious cycle. Ouroboros.
We love an illiterate streamer. Hey, I'm not. Technically, I know 2 languages, Hoy, so it's fine. Fine. Yeah, one of them is gibberish and one of them is English. I'm not sure which way it's English and Cockney doesn't count. I don't speak. Why do you think I speak Cockney, Mobo? I'm not from London.
I love the way you said that so viscerally. I'm not Cockney.
All you Englanders are the same. We're not though. And you know we're not. And you're triggering me, and you know it. And we did actually speak in our kind of pre warm up chat about like accents and stuff like that. So yeah, she knows I'm not a London Cockney boy. It's fine. I'm not from down south, down in London. I don't really speak like that.
Yeah, you have to like really like push out your jaw for that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's say like, it. Yeah, I have to like growl a bit as well to do that accent. It's like, yeah, you're from down south, ain't I? From down in South London,
It's so fascinating.
You're not. You never told me. What do you mean I never told you?
What do you mean?
Why you like this? So the problem we've got in terms of like people outside of the UK, the problem we have is most films and film media and all that sort of stuff are stereotyped as either posh English, so King's English, or London Cockney, and that's the only 2 accents you get from the UK. And Scottish. So yeah, there's only most people outside of kind of our country tend to go, oh yeah, unless you speak posh, unless you speak London Cockney, you're obviously not English. Are you Australian?
No, you're not real. Australian. You don't exist.
Yeah. The amount of times in America when I visited, I got asked if I was Australian.
What? You don't sound Australian at all. Oh no.
Oh no. And there it is. Oh no. Oh no, mate. Oh no, me old cobber. No, so I visited the West Coast. It was a big long trip up the West Coast. It was like 2 weeks long journey, and I probably got asked if I was Australian at least once a day by someone. Americans are very chatty. They don't know who I am. Yes. They don't know. They're just like, hey, how's it going? And then as soon as I start speaking, it's like, oh, you're not American. Please tell me where you're from. You sound Australian. No, I'm not Australian. Please, I'm English. Australians aren't real, Caboodle says. I mean, they're just British with extra steps, right?
That's how we get the honor. What do you mean?
But they're actually just British people with nice weather. That's what they are. We get all the shit weather, but yeah.
Yeah. Gun, let's go.
God damn it, Gun. What I'm hearing is that Atrum is canonical. No. Australians are canonically Atrum. Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
Australians are just English convicts, so you're kind of What are you trying to... I'm not a convict, Mobo!
Mobo Naur.
Oh Naur Mate.
I need to stop. It's terrible.
Yeah. It's fine. It's all good. So what kind of games have you got on the go at the moment, or thinking again? I know you're kind of concentrating on your reading and stuff, and I know you do your Pokemon when you chat and all that sort of stuff. But gaming wise, I have seen you play some games in general. But what type do you tend to go for, or what's your go-to?
So like tomorrow, I am doing a collab with my friend Roxy for Elden Ring. It's like a weekly thing that we do is just play Elden Ring together. Even though like we have no idea what we're doing, but we're having a lot of fun. And I love Apex. I'm not good at it, but I freaking love Apex.
We'll have to team up on Apex at some point then. I do still have it installed somewhere.
Go.
Yeah, my PC can barely handle it, but you know it's fine.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, we can do something like that. I'd have to connect obviously to the American servers, but we can do something.
That'd be fun.
Not too bad actually. Latency between Europe and US isn't as bad these days as it used to be. So maybe we can get that to work. We can maybe do some Apex.
Good. Oh my god, you got games on your phone.
Atrum is also not good. It'll be fuck you, Mobo. This is all I get all day.
Added you
all day, man. I mean, to be fair, if the mods aren't insulting the streamer, then what are they even a mod? Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You are amazing, and thank you for being here. Subscribe, check us out next time, and we'll catch you later.
Catch you next time.